Here we have the 72 Spice Rack from SWOMMOLY. This is one that we've been using for a few years now. It's actually made it through 2 moves with us, so you can see it definitely stands up really well. And these are actually spices we use every single day. And so I can't say how nice it is to be able to cook with pretty much every spice you can think of immediately available right in your prep area. You don't have to go through cabinets or your pantry to try to find the thing that you're looking for. You can just pull it right off the rack here, alphabetical order. Now, this is actually going to come with 72 little spice bottles, but it also is going to have a lot of pre-printed labels for you as well. So you can really plan out which spices you want to have. And they have, I mean, like anything that you've ever heard of, they're probably going to have a label for already. You can see, though, there are certain very specific things that we printed the names on ourselves. So it also comes with blank labels and a little white marker so you can label things yourself if there's really specific things, like the spirulina here. So those ones are going to be the custom ones. So you have really endless options for how you want to customize your spice rack. A few tips would be tighten the top all the way down if you want all your names to be perfectly straight. We didn't realize that at first, and so we just put them on the caps and then turned them. So you can see like this guy right here is always going to be at an angle for us. If that bothers you, just again, make sure it's all the way tight and then put the label on. If it doesn't bother you, just put it on the cap like we did. All right, so you've got a couple options here. This thing is going to be 16.5 inches tall. Now that should fit under most upper cabinets for your kitchen. If it doesn't, there is a wall mounting option as well as the hardware to do the wall mount right there. So you can, there's going to be 2 per side, and you can put this on the wall, on a door, or wherever. Now, please note, it is pretty heavy, especially when you have it full. The total weight is going to be dependent on what spices you put in here. So if you put just only salt, this thing's going to weigh quite a bit, versus if you're putting, like whole seeds like that. Bay leaves don't weigh anything. So it is going to just depend on what spices you have in here will determine your total weight. So just make sure you're using appropriate mounting place. So don't put it on like a hollow door just using a screw. That's probably not going to be strong enough. Outside of that, you can see here, if I move this, it'll fit underneath our upper cabinets, no problem. This is actually where it lives most of the time. So put that right there, right against the wall. And whenever I'm doing prep, there we go. Can do anything here. Put it in a pan, grab something, put it right in. Very easy. So taking a closer look at the jars themselves. So we're going to have these squared off jars, standard spice top there. These actually interchange with a lot of ones you can just get at the store. And then for our little jar topper, we've got both the, I don't know what you want to call that, the sifting side and the pour side there. So if you want a lot of stuff for like a teaspoon or a tablespoon, you can use that. If you want to just hand, put a little bit on, or you can pull the whole thing off. Oop, don't want to lose that. Like that, and do tablespoon or a full pour. This is also how you would refill it. Now, I do recommend, get yourself a little food funnel. Makes it a little bit easier, but you can definitely refill these, no problem, just with the jar. So the mouth is big enough, and you can also use things like, cut a hole on the side of a plastic bag if you don't have a funnel at home. So very easy to live with. Like I said, we've had ours for, I don't even know, quite a few years, and it's been absolutely fantastic here in the prep space. So that is the SWOMMOLY 72 Spice Rack. Highly recommended for your prep work.